Hi guys, uh, I have made this video for ROC event. Season 1 has just started. So first go to outside of your castle. This is Reign of Chaos icon. You click on it, you can get all the info here. So first click on season. Here you can see the contribution of each alliance and their rankings. So currently we are ranked at 33. So as a 33 rank we can see our rewards is not that much great, only few tickets and gems. So next you can click on Alliance Intel. You can see contribution. You can check your contribution, how much you have contributed to the alliance and the total number of members that have contributed till now. Okay, now we check on territory. So these are the total number of territories I can occupy as of now. It can be increased if you have expansion plan or you have bought a ROC, these. Currently I am occupying 20 out of 33. These are in-state territories that I can occupy in my state. These are the territories that I can occupy in enemy state during war. Now we have 6 types of tiles. Empty ones. Empty ones are like these. These are empty ones. So this is just a land. Okay, yeah. This basically gives you 300 food per hour. Not much. It's a level 5. But when you occupy this tile for the first time, these are your rewards, your honor points, hero experience, rebel supplies and stone block, which is very important for ROC event. So yeah, the abandoned farms will give you food, quarry will give you marbles, mine will give you iron, logging site will give you lumber, and distillery will give you ale. So they will give you resources after you have processed these materials. So you can harvest these materials at any point by clicking on harvest button. You get these resources. For rewards you get it every 8 hours or so. You get gold coins depending on your influence value and ranking. So the more you occupy high level tiles, the more rewards you have here. Now let's talk about honor structures. Basically you have 4 type of honor structures. You can see it in here: build menu, frontline workshop, coalition, assault and barricade. You can click on them. It will directly take you to your AC1. I have already built my frontline workshop and all ROC buildings of AC1, so I can't place it another time. So if you want to, that's it. But if we unlock AC3 or 4, like this frontline workshop 4 or 3, so for that you have to click on this icon here. You click on this, it will take you to AC3 when it is unlocked, or AC4, and you go to and it will directly, and you can just place it there. I can't place it now because I have already placed my frontline workshop and coalition for AC2. It won't allow me. Okay, so let's talk about what are the basic functions of these buildings. So if we talk about Frontline Workshop, what it does is okay, click on view. You can see that it processes all the materials that tiles produce for you. However, how many tiles you have taken. So resource storage is this, processing speed 1000. Now this processing speed is basically depends on the level of the Frontline Workshop. Currently my level is 5, so this is only 1000. If you click on more information, you can see like this. If I am mine is 5 and processing is 1000, so for next level it will be 1200. Okay, and the processing amount will be 9600, and I will get 68,679 honor points. So basically Frontline Workshop, what it does is it increases the speed of process it. So if I click it on production, so 58,000 is being processed, and it will take approximately 1 day and 4 hours. So you have to remember that charcoal should not be empty during this time, because it will consume, charcoal is consuming 27k per hour. If charcoal is 0, this process will be halted. Now let's talk about collision base camp. What collision base camp does is it helps in it gives you loyalty points. Now this troop loyalty points 500. The more loyalty it is, the more high level tiles you can get. So you need to increase this level. For me, base camp 1 I have 500 loyalty, and for 2 base camp 2 currently I have 300 loyalty. So basically I have a total of 800 loyalty. You can check this loyalty clicking on any tile and click on occupy. Here it will show current loyalty 801, and level 5 empty plot needs 600 only. So basically if it is in green, your troops will not suffer much damage, but if it is in red, it will surely let's check about level 6. Here it is, level 6. So yeah, it shows current loyalty 801 in red, because I need 1000 loyalty to occupy this level 6 tile, and when I occupy this tile I will get 1400 honor points, this experience, lumber and stone blocks. So Inuit high level collision base camp, the more level you have, the better high level tiles you can take. Now let's talk about assault fortress. What it does is basically it provides your troops, troop might during battles. So when you take an enemy tile, it will give you an advantage if it is level, assault fortress level will be high. The more high it is, the more might your troops have, and you will need less uh, you know less chips to the tiles to take it. Okay, now here's my guardian fortress. It basically provides you know it also provides might, but when enemy attacks your tiles, if it is high level, then enemy has to work hard to take over that tile or building. That what it does. So that's about honor structures. Let's talk about specialty. So for season 1 you have to check, like um, first of all you have to go to construction specialty. increase your processing speed as fast as possible, you can get processing queue. So I would recommend to unlock these two processing queue as early as possible you can for season 1. These point 0.6 is based on my level. It can be increased if I honor points. These honor points can be gained if I do ROC quest. These are my quests. So whenever you do these quests, you will get honor points like 100 or like this 1000 honor points and expand plan 1000 honor. So this will fill up your this level. Once it level increases, you will have another point to expand this, increase your processing speed. Now some of us place buildings at wrong locations. So for that I will tell you how to do it. So just go to your building like this, click on it, click on view. There is a relocate option at the bottom. You can press on it. You can relocate that building on the green areas. You can't put building on the red ones because it's already there or any other building is present there. So now there are 3 ways to increase your contribution points. First and basic is go to menu, alliance, building, and donate some stones. So let's donate some. That's enough for now. Now only 2 buildings have been unlocked for now. You can see that I need approximately 260k for third alliance center to be unlocked. So donate as much as you can in donation, and you can buy these rocks or stones in stores as a bunch of rocks. It's present here, and that's all for now. That's all the basic information you need to play. Thank you.